know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Bruhs in the rush, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Y'all know my disclaimers, man. Shout out to Penitentiary, hee ha ha, Cannon and Pen. You know, everybody on bottom of the thing, everybody on top of that. Keep their head there, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, young man, and Dugu and them, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody included in Dugu and them, you know what I'm talking about. Cutthroat Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about. Tata the player, that's what comes next, bro. Man, I don't promote nothing, man. No drug users, drug sellers, nothing, man. I don't promote no violence, don't promote no domestic violence, don't promote no nothing. Hey, you know what I'm talking about, man. Keep your hands off the people, you know what I'm talking about. Man, do what you want to do, man. You know what I'm talking about, real wide in this thing. It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about. How's y'all doing on this, what is it, Tiny Thoughts? You say Tiny Thoughts, bro. What you talking about? Me and one of the fellas was chopping it up yesterday, man. Shout out to Pellis, had a ball last night. Yeah, me and the fellas was talking, man. And we was, just listen, folks. This is why it's important to be you. You know what I'm talking about? Because you never know what somebody else's definition of big is. I done said this a million times, bro. You never know what somebody else's definition of big is. Hey, do you get what I'm saying, man? So, real wide, man. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Here, I'm just here, man. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, you would never know somebody else's biggest thoughts, bro, could be this small. You know what I'm talking about? And we was chopping that up because we was trying to figure out, like, because you'll be in jail with people, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And you'll think somebody a certain way in jail, then you get out, bro, because in jail you get to be your fake self. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes, not everybody. Sometimes people, they real self, but in jail, I keep telling you, jail is just like this internet, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who ain't nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck is you? I see you, nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because in jail, you be having people up in there trying to be the person that they wish they was on the street. You know what I'm talking about? So you been to went up in there, man. You been to thought somebody was cool, and then you see them on the street, they real self. They off all them drugs they be using. They done got to everything. They done got back to their ways. You know what I'm talking about? So you be Tiny Thoughts. You get what I'm saying? Tiny Thoughts Tuesday. And just us as people, a lot of us think real small. I ain't bullshitting with you. Yeah, just as people, a lot of us think real small, man. You know what I'm talking about? Real small. I said, bro, how you gonna say people think real small? I told y'all, I done told y'all this a million times, bro. I done been finna give somebody something and they stole the doobies and a little bit of change out the ashtray. People just think small, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And a lot of times, that's why you gonna realize when they be telling you you can't take people with you. A lot of times you'll realize that about your friends. You'll realize they don't think that big, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? And you ain't gonna never get nowhere with nobody who can't think big. You not, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Because they gonna be trying to shoot all your big thoughts down with their tininess. You get what I'm saying? On some real shit. I keep telling you, bruh, there's only two things gonna happen. You gonna make a motherfucker, if you a big thinking motherfucker, you gonna make a motherfucker wanna think big, or a small motherfucker gonna make you start thinking a little bit smaller. You know what I'm talking about? And that's why that shit is dangerous, who you put your game around, folks. On some real shit. Tiny Thoughts Tuesday. But you'll be listening to people just talking, bro, just the shit they do and the shit that's big to them, bro. And you'll realize a lot of people are small, bro, in spirit. You know what I'm talking about? You'll realize a lot of people are small in spirit. And that's why we do the shit that we do. You know what I'm talking about? That's why we try to become important with our mouth. That's why I could just come out. You could tell me that I'm musty. And I'm over here smelling like a bobcat. But I could just say you hating on me. You know what I'm talking about? You don't like me. Or you just hating because you broke. I could put a label. Notice us as people, anytime we don't like something you do, we put a label on it. You a sucker, you a snitch, you ain't real. Well, we gonna put a label on you as soon as you do something we don't like. But while you in our good graces, you good. It's just when you do something you don't like, that's when you gonna get labeled. Tiny Thoughts. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna tell you, bro. I mean, I ain't really got nothing to tell you, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Try to think as big as you can. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure your definition of big is large, though. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of people's definition of big is small. You know what I'm talking about? The shit they be wanting to do, the shit they be wanting, it's just small, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because the longer you'll live, you'll see that there's some people that just still live to party. You know what I'm talking about? Just still live to kick it. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't never really around no hard work. They always around some vacation time though. And when I say hard work, I ain't talking about you goofy motherfuckers talking about I work hard at these jobs and shit. I'm just talking about putting in the necessary work you need to put in on yourself, period. You know what I'm talking about? Just period. Because we play too much. Tiny thoughts. And this is how we even got to that place now. That's why y'all treat the ordinary man like he ain't nothing. The ordinary bitch like she's nothing. The ordinary person, y'all treat them like they ain't nothing. Y'all don't even respect the ordinary person. Y'all don't. Y'all just say, well, y'all respect praises and kudos and shit for the big people. The big nerds or the people that's big to you. Tiny Thoughts Tuesday. Five. Yo, five. Because now all you really got to do is fuck around and win. You know what I'm talking about? All you got to do is fuck around and strike oil. And when you become popular to everybody else, that's when they gonna back you. You know what I'm talking about? When you become the cool thing, that's when you're gonna become the cool thing. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck all the hard work you had to do before all that. That's why I tell you, Tiny Thoughts. You know what you gonna do. You come up with the shit you gonna do, bro, and you just be ready to stand on that. You just be ready to put in that work. Fuck what somebody else talking about. Because that's all we do now as people. Tiny Thoughts. We try to talk you into everything we use. You know what I'm talking about? Tiny Thoughts Tuesday. I told you, I'm never going to pick up your conversation. You better never come around me talking about you hungry or throwing them hints and shit. I'm going to leave that shit right there where you left it. Man, I sure am hungry. You'll find you something. You know what I'm talking about? Because as people, this is what we do. And I told y'all done got like bums. The way we play with each other, all that shit, bro. Motherfuckers done got like bums, like what? You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. Cause you know how we be running around here, nigga, from the little, hey, let me hold something, all that old post shit right there, bro. Coming around, you explaining the problems we have. Let me ask you something, bro. What is even the use of telling somebody some shit you going through? Now, I can understand if you need to vent to one of your partners or something, and this is where this computer has handicapped y'all at. You know what I'm talking about? Because in real life, you really don't have nobody because you not nothing. You not worth nothing yourself. So don't nobody fuck with you like that. You know what I'm talking about? So now we can just come up here where we done found our new peers at, and we can put our emergencies on the people. Talking about what we ain't doing and what we ain't got. You get what I'm saying? On some real shit. You know what I'm talking about? And we can make our problems yours. But what's the use to even telling somebody your problem, bro, if you're not looking for sympathy? Because there's no reason. You just handle the problems you have. There's no reason to even let everybody in on your business, whether it's good or bad, bro. There's no reason to tell everybody what's going on with you. So if you was sitting around, what's the use of you telling me your problems, bro? You know what I'm talking about? Because we say that shit because we looking for sympathy. We be sitting around here talking that big shit, bro. But really, we just be looking for sympathy. We be trying to dump all our problems on you in hopes that you can help us with some of these problems we got. You know what I'm talking about? Because you ain't got enough of your own. Tiny Thoughts Tuesday. And that's cool if you do that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But you gonna stunt your growth. You ain't gonna get nowhere like that, bro. You gonna live life thinking everybody's supposed to do something for you. You know what I'm talking about? And you not gonna know how to do enough for yourself. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires, man. With that one right there, you don't remember nothing else. Always remember, it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of love.